Hi Paula, my name is Rizzo and I'm from Long Island, New York. And I want to thank you and Kraft for giving me the opportunity of making one of my favorite dishes. Now I start off with a pot of boiling water with salt, and I cook 1 pound of orzo. And after it's cooked, I drain it and I reserve 1 bowl of its starchy, salty water. And that'll be later for the cream cheese. Now I have already pre-made where I sauteed a 1/4 cup of olive oil. I have chopped 1 red onion, very fine, put that in, and then I've used minced garlic that I made in my granddaughter's baby jar to reserve for when you're short of time and you have to go and do. So I have put it in there, and that's sauteing roughly about 6 minutes. Now I'm using green zucchini and a yellow zucchini. Now obviously these are small, so I'm going to need 2 of these to 1 of those. When it comes to when you have to serve something big like that, these are already been cleaned and wiped. And simply cut them in half, like this, and try to chop them evenly. When it gets larger, cut them once again on each side, so you pretty much have them evenly done, and they cook evenly. That was a mess, but I'm not a pro, so I want to be though. Okay, with that aside, that goes into the pan, and I'm going to add some salt and pepper to it, but I've done it already. And I'm going to cook it where the fork just barely penetrates it. In the meantime, I have diced up about 25 grape tomatoes. You can use cherry tomatoes, strawberry tomatoes, whatever you like. Cut them lengthwise or across. And then after they are where they are partially cooked, shut it down. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of each thyme and mint. They're dry from my garden, but if you want to use fresh, double it up because they're more pungent when they are dry. And then throw in the tomatoes. It's going to be hot, which I'm going to do right now. It's warm enough. I'm going to throw in my tomatoes and my seasonings. And I'm just going to stir it up just a little bit. And it's going to absorb all the juices from the tomato, but still keep the pop and the crisp of the tomato. Look how colorful this is. I mean, it's a festival right in the pan. Don't expect a clown to pop up, but this is awesome. In the meantime, I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to work on my cream cheese. Now, remember what I said about the pasta drippings. I am going to add 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and a little drizzle of good olive oil. It's more than a drizzle, but it works. And I'm going to ladle in slowly the starchy juice, and I'm going to whisk as I go. I don't want it too thin, I don't want it too thick, but the warmth of it will start making it nice and moist and creamy. So that was 1 ladle, and keep in mind this is not your average ladle. So it's really, the 2 ladles I put in was the amount of 1 normal ladle. You can use a mixer with this if you want, but it really, instead of making more of a mess for yourself, this is much easier. And I think that this is actually going to work. It's mixing well. I didn't add any more salt to this, but I will add some pepper because there is salt in the water. And I don't want to make it too salty. So I'm just going to take it easy on this. Because you can always add, but you can't take away. And here we go. This looks pretty decent. Okay. I think I'm just going to add like a half of that. So basically it's like 2½ ladles of the starchy pasta water. Okay, I'm going to let this sit for a minute. And I'm going to shut this down. I'm just going to turn this. I mean, look at the colors of this. This is outrageous. I'm just going to add this in. All the olive oil, all the spices. Put that on the side. I'm going to toss this up. Very festive. The best part about this is that you can have it hot or you can have it cold. And this is fantastic with fish and fowl. It can be warm or it can be cold. So now I'm going to throw in my sauce. And I'm going to take all this goodness as much as I can and just put it in there. There we go. Alright. And you just toss it. And it's so creamy. It's not only refreshing, and you can use it any time of the year, but it's so tasty, and it's so easy to do. While you're cooking your pasta, you can put blending everything together, and it's just festive. There we go. Colorful. You can add more to it if you'd like. You can also add spinach if you want. But either way, it is very healthy in a way, and it's very colorful. So this is my best dish to you. I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. Till next time.